Oh boy. I don't know if my voice is ready.
Voice.
Brutus, you're first. You didn't have much competition though. There it is. I've just been remembering how much of a bitch it is to do inventory. But dude, to be honest, made some gains. It now, like depending on the look direction, you pick up the right item. So you can pick it up, goes in the inventory. Still a work in progress, so there might be bugs. Okay, we got 20 cabbage. And then the max stack for cabbage is 50. So now we have 40. Let's see what happens. All right, it does it. So stacks are working. I think the next thing to do is drag and drop, which is gonna suck. Brutus, dude, how's life? What are you up to? Working on a paper. For what? Dude, how do I don't even know how to begin drag and drop. Dude, that sucks. Drag and drop is gonna really suck. Is there anything else I should do before drag and drop? That would be easier. Uh, Let's do it. Okay. I think what we need is a ghost icon. I'm gonna look how Valheim does it. I think what Valheim does is it copies the icon and it leaves the original one in the slot until you release. I think that's what it does. I still think the keys should be shown by the arrows. Uh, do I not have shortcuts for page transitions? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't have shortcuts for that yet. Are you just saying like instead of just making like a left arrow, it like has a key surrounding the left arrow? Is that what you're saying? Okay, yeah. So it drags, yeah, both the item quantity and the icon. It also grays this out when it does that as if it's like selected. I'll show you, open up inventory again. Okay. Yeah, like I have this right now. Where's Reagan, dude? We miss Reagan. Probably sleeping, honestly. You can take a screenshot? Okay. I don't, the other thing I'm trying to wonder is should it be purely drag and drop or should it be click and click like in Valheim? What do you like? You like click click or drag and drop? You like drag and drop? I think drag and drop makes the most sense for what I'm doing. Click and click is convenient, but it's also kind of unintuitive. Why not both? Well, the only thing with both is then if you click on it, you can't like have a little like action item box pop up. Well, I was gonna do right click is split. Minecraft vibes. Shift right click should be split. Why? I feel like shift click should be like equip, like in Minecraft, and then right click should be split. Could, not should. I mean, yeah, it just depends. I mean, I don't know. Like I tend to always my default is like Minecraft style because I feel like that's what most people are used to. Obviously, you can do it whatever, however the fuck you want. But I think shift click to equip and then right click to split. It's pretty natural for Minecraft players, obviously. I mean, what else would shift right click be? I don't know, it just kind of comes back to our could look at our like keybinds that we made in Photoshop. I have never played Minecraft. Many other people have not either. But Minecraft is also like the most popular PC game of all time. This is going to be a PC game. So you got to take that into account. So if you don't do Minecraft, then you're doing something else, which is probably less common, you know? That's my thought process about it. Split, mouse 2 is right click. Drop Q. These are the ones I was thinking. Equip is shift click. And then multi-select will be control click. Yeah, but okay, like I hear what you're saying. Like, yeah, not the majority of all PC games have played Minecraft, but is there a different control scheme that's more common that more people have done? This is like I don't think there is. Well, regardless, it'll say under here, and it's very easy to change these things later on. So I'm gonna just go with the Minecraft default, and then we'll go from there later. The really like the click click drag and drop. It depends. Like I could do both. It just depends on if I want a context menu when you click. The context menu could like show things like equip. Like we were gonna have an on hover uh what are those called? Like pointer hint. Tooltip, that's what it's called. We're gonna have an on hover tooltip. You could make it kind of like Windows, like right like this. It's like once we're inside of it, it's clickable. Could make it like that. Not Henry over on YouTube. What's up? It's funny content. You in a project? Wonder if I could help. I want to make a project that includes Valorant. So something like a Valorant VR game. Well, I can try to help. Um, like what's the scope of your project? Are you trying to make it single player? Discord? Okay. Okay. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'll definitely add that. That looks good. Yeah, have an A and a D here. Yeah, you know what I need to do is I need to freeze the player. Like there shouldn't be any input for the player, and then it should go to an inventory action map. And then yeah, I'll have left right if you're on the inventory screen be scroll multiplayer VR game that uses all aspects of Valorant. Is this is this your first Unity project? All right, I'm gonna make a let's make a new ghost icon. Yeah, I'm pretty new. Well, man, you did it for like a week. Well, okay. I mean, you might not want to hear it, dude, but this is my advice. Don't try to make like a full-fledged multiplayer first-person shooter game on your first project. You could work towards that. But the first thing I'll tell you is multiplayer is extremely difficult. So what I would focus on is like a single player first-person shooter before you try to dive into multiplayer. And you'll likely have to start up a whole new project when you want to go multiplayer from the ground up, because multiplayer you really have to build from the ground up. But building a multiplayer game from the ground up is like really complex. So I would set your eyes on like a single player first person shooter first and just like kind of get a base project down, get all the mechanics going. And then after that, once you feel comfortable, you can kind of start a new project and go for multiplayer. That's what I'd recommend. But also, if you have any like, you have any other like specific questions, I can help. I don't want to just be preaching. Ah, this is weird. By the way, really underrated YouTuber. Oh, dude, thank you, man. Glad you like the content. Yeah, man, it's just I haven't been releasing shit in a while, but I'm gonna be doing a part three to the open world tutorial or series pretty soon. But man, it's a lot of it's a lot of work to like put up together all these videos and stuff. I wish I had more time, but hopefully you could expect like a part three from that series out in a couple weeks max. Is that the one you're talking about? You saw the open world series? Oh, you think the ghost icon should have its own background? Is that what you're saying, Brutus? Like this? This doesn't have its own background. You think it should? Unless you're talking about something else. Is that the game you're currently making? Yeah. Yeah, I'm working on a game called Zen Fisher. It's a fishing game. But it's gonna be like kind of an open world game. Just go like the main point of it is collecting all the fish. I'm trying to actually finish a game and keep the scope low, so it's just designed to be like a chill game. Nothing too crazy complex. Pretty soon I'll have a Steam page, I hope. Yeah, I can show you a little bit of the game here. Right now I'm working on inventory, so it's not super exciting stuff. But yeah, just very basic world. We got some animations with the fishing rod hooked up. And we can do a little fishing. And then, yeah, working on the inventory system right now. And then basically we're this far. So we can like look at items and it gives us a little prompt to pick them up. Then they go to our inventory when we pick them up. And, to be honest with you, that's about it. Doesn't look like much, but fuck. Game dev is hard. We gonna add a fishing pier? Hell yeah, dude. We'll definitely get a fishing pier in there. You're talking about the letters? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do our own BG there. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So it looks like a key, kind of. Right, okay. You go back to this ghost icon. Or is it? Oh, here it is. Well, yeah, the thing is weird that I need to go back. This is kind of annoying. So inside the inventory, we have. Oh, I guess it's the inventory slot. Yeah. I need to like normalize the scale to the inventory slot. Is the slot container a specific size? Or the slot icon? It's like not really. 80 by 80, and then we have a margin of 10, so it'll be like 60, I guess. I'll just make it 60. I don't know if we need a label, dude. I feel like a label just complicates it. Maybe. We'll see. Nah, yeah, fuck that. It's just gonna make it annoying. Okay, we'll make this 60 by 60. I don't know if it's too complicated. You could add a market where you could sell the fish you catch for coins. The more coins, the higher rarity it is. You can use it to upgrade your fishing rod or other items. Yeah, actually, so I'm definitely planning to have that in. Yeah. The way I'm thinking is just like it's like a fishing expert, like wise old man type of dude who's just like sitting there and you can talk to him. But then we could also, yeah, add more shops and stuff. If you want to keep the fish, you could add a name tag option and make a pet. Ooh, pets. Okay. I like that idea. Here, I'll add it. Um,
Baby, you should have a personal pond.
what do you say?
You should have a personal fish pond.
A personal fish pond has been recommended. I like it. Fish pets. Do we have pets here? No, you're the first person to mention pets. Fish ponds. Here comes the scope creep. Oh, you know it. It's always here. Yo, not Henry though, over on YouTube. If you want. Oh shit. I didn't link that right. There's a Discord link if you want to keep up with the game. I like your suggestions, man. If you have any other ones, let me know there. Fishing pets would be sick. But that's why I'm putting them down here. In random ideas. They're not going to be part of the MVP. When a fish is attached to a hook, is there any effect on top of the water or to the rod so that you know when? Yeah, not at the moment, but that's definitely planned. That's definitely part of like the we 100% will add that feature. But yeah, it's not there yet. It's just very basic ass fishing right now, just to kind of get some of the mechanics straight. Okay, we drag this ghost icon. This is gonna suck. Okay, hopefully all this is like we don't need this anymore. So what function should we have in our inventory? Drag started. So that's like when a click happens. I know there's something called like an drag handler in regular Unity events. We could just kind of copy this, I guess. Begin drag handler, and drag. Okay. So we basically just create 3 methods. Call this change drag handler. Wait, so close to 50K? What are we so close to? Lord Kylo, what's up? Do you have a name for the game yet? Or is the name not decided? The game name is Zen Fisher. I'm working on Zen Fisher. It's a fishing game, open world fishing game. Oh, 50K channel points. Gotcha. I mean, we're just gonna have to like what is it called? Set callbacks. Oh, you know what? This is gonna have to go inside each slot, huh? think this has to go in each inventory slot. It's not a button. On click. Forget how to do this. Do it in here, right? Register callback. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do this. Yeah, we might want to do this outside, actually, of the inventory slot. Back where we had it. Yeah, let's try putting this back where we had it. To be honest with you, I don't even think we need to do this. So for every inventory slot, we're gonna add a callback. Register. Ah, fuck. Can't do that. What is tab? Oh, dude, this is painful. Will it be sky effects? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna hopefully add in is like yeah, time of day and weather. I'm confused why I can do it here and not other places. Inventory slot dot. Oh, it's because okay, I think it's because we need access to the root. We should have access to it though. Root. Inventory slot dot root. Okay, yeah. Register callback. There we go. Okay. Okay, then the callback is going to be a mouse down event. And then we're going to do a begin drag handler. Mouse down event that. Okay, so now these should all be listening for a mouse down event. We're also going to have a mouse up event for end drag handler. From past experiences, would you say that coding is hard for a single player game for a new person who has never coded before? I mean, there's levels to that shit, you know? But I would say like you should try your hardest to like learn how to code and do as much coding as you possibly can. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna need to code a lot to really make a game that's complex, you know. So is it hard? I mean, yeah, you know, overall I would say yeah, it's pretty hard, especially if you haven't coded it at all. I would just say like, you know, try to start small, like small goals and program those up and like understand everything you're doing. Don't just like take tutorials and just copy them, you know, word for word. Try to really understand what's going into it and try to customize it and make your own because that's when you'll learn. But yeah, I mean, like coding is really frustrating. Like coding all this shit up right now for the inventory is like it really is tough. But there's no like drag and drop like plug and play solution. Like you got to do it yourself, you know. Like you can get assets on the Unity store that will be in inventory, but it won't fully fit into the scope of your game. So at the end of the day, you got to do it yourself, you know. Okay, I guess I'll make like a couple flags here. Drag handler started. Drag handler finished. Okay, so let's just try this out. Print or yeah, we'll have to do debug.log. Hopefully this should basically only work now if we ooh yeah, this could be tricky. Hopefully this only starts when we click on an inventory slot. Oh, this needs to be mouse up. Not Henry, how far into the game are you right now? You just like moving around. Like what's your next goal, I guess, in the game that you're making? When Danny comes back to YouTube, you guys should do a collab. Dude, if I was lucky enough to do that, that would be so sick. Yo, but just so you know, actually I have a Danny style video coming out pretty soon. So the next video on the channel that drops is gonna be fire. And it's gonna be more of like a devlog rather than a tutorial. So um yeah, it'll be fun. Danny is honestly like, dude, he's the sickest. He's just the best. I do, yeah, really, really. It's about this game. It's about starting out in this game. It was like the initial spree that I did of coding and development. Basically everything you see here, it's about how I made all of that. But it'll be Danny Dev style. Okay, let's make sure that this works. Started. It works. How about if I click over here now? Yeah, it doesn't work over here. So that's actually good. I'm I guess I'm interested though. Does this end even if I release outside? Yeah, if I finish for it, yeah. Seriously, dude, I've been working on that shit for so long. It's such a pain. Okay, started, ended, but I released inside the inventory slot. So let's start, drag over here. I released, it did not end. So that's not the behavior we want. So we just want any mouse up event cancels it. Not necessarily like mouse up event on the slot. But it also can't be on the root of this element either because we're like outside of it a lot. All right, it's ChatGPT time. Time to open it up, dude. Breaking it out, first time of the night. I never gave you UT mod. That assumes that I know how to do that. All mouse up event from a UI visual element. You can make it talk through the whole video on the full process of you making the current game, which could also be like Danny's, but only after you finish this game. Yeah, I'm planning. I'm gonna do multiple devlogs on this game. So this will be the first one, like getting it started, and then I'm gonna do a month update. Does ChatGPT really help with coding? To some extent, yeah. You should definitely try it out, but I will warn you that you shouldn't just like yoink the code. What I like to do is I like to type in my problem, and then I just like to kind of understand what it's telling me. And then I'll grab code that I understand, but you should never grab code that you don't understand from ChatGPT. That's my rule of thumb. Because it will just make your life worse. See, like, I know right now it's like if you didn't know what was happening, you would just be like, oh yeah, let me grab this line and put it in my game. I know that this is not what I want though, because it's registering the callback to the visual element, which means basically if we release our mouse over here and we're not on the UI, like it won't actually call back. We want it to call back anywhere. So then you can like kind of modify your query, right? Let's get a different thing. UI elements.utility. Like, see, I don't even know what this is, but it actually looks like what I want. So let's try it. Oh shit, that's not what I want. So now we'll come in here and we'll do this. UI elements utility is inaccessible due to its protection level. Okay, idea. What if you add lower? That'll come later for sure. That'll be like a later part. I can tell you're the type that gets so energized about coming up with, things for games. I'm the same way. It's good. That's what you need. But yeah, man, scope creep is crazy. It's very easy to want to do a lot, you know? The whole point of me doing this game is like I want to actually fucking finish something. So I'll write that down and we'll add it into a later part of the game. YouTube settings community. All right, I'll do that offline. Mr. Colin JB in the chat. How's it feel to be a Minnesota Twins direct sponsor, dude? Imagine. Yeah, I don't think that works. Unity.mouse up. Call a function when mouse is up in Unity. Do you have a current price point for the game? I don't know. They'll be cheap. I would say it'll definitely be between $10 and $20. But I think I'm gonna go paid her out. I feel like personally I like the just flat rate, flat value for a game. Makes it easier on the developer to like just be like, yo, buy the game, you get all the content. Let's say it's 20, have a sale. That's true, yeah. That's a good idea. I could just have like sale running a bunch. Uh what if it's a visual element class? This is so annoying, man. And this is really funky, dude, but actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure my boy J-Dog did this. Let's go check out his code. Check out his inventory code and see if we can steal some stuff. J-Dog's a ghost, dude. I don't know where he went. Tried to message him on Discord a little bit ago and he's just gone. Is there any dragging going on here? On item changed. Oh, you know what? This was a different project. Hope he's okay. I think he's just doing his own shit. He started getting out of the loop a little bit after we stopped working on Space Game. He just said he was like chilling in life. I don't know. And then I didn't message him for a while, and then I messaged him a couple days ago. He hasn't responded. Man was an just absolute beast at C# though. Let's check this. Okay, assets. He definitely set this up in the game, in the Space Game. Scripts. UI. Base. No, that's not where it is. Is there an inventory? Inventories. Okay. Thought he had dragging stuff going on. Maybe not. Can we search? Does GitHub search actually work? Probably not. Oh, UI inventory slot drag. Okay. Yeah, he definitely did this. Start inventory slot drag. Pointer down events. Uh, this is a pain, dude. Pointer up event. Is this some mono behavior? Oh, it is. Fuck. So he didn't do it in UI toolkit. Annoying. I'm gonna ask find. Not what I want to do, dude. Let's see, dude. There's some dude out here who did this. How does this guy do it? On pointer down. DM me on Discord if I need you. Alright, for sure. Dude. This guy just doesn't account for this edge case that I'm talking about. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's so smart, actually. Holy shit. I think I just realized what this guy does. Dude, what? Wait, this is actually fucking genius. He registers the callback to the ghost icon for both the pointer move and the pointer up. Because the ghost icon tracks your cursor, so no matter where you release, it always will register that event. That's crazy. Okay, I get it. So we don't need this at all. Think I should just add the ghost icon to this. And I'll just make its visibility off by default. Okay, so we have inventory ghost icon instantiated. Okay, so when we start it, we say inventory ghost icon. If you were to make this a multiplayer game, would you have to change a lot of code for it to work? Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. You could do it, but it would be really hard. There's some things that I've learned from multiplayer game, like making a multiplayer game before that like are helpful to know that I've applied to this game, like even in single player, that would help me transfer into multiplayer in the future if I wanted to. But even then, I don't know how possible it would be. But like, just for an example, I don't know if you know what a singleton pattern is, but if you make your player a singleton pattern, then you just totally fuck your game for making a multiplayer because a singleton assumes that there's only one instance of that class. And so if you only have one instance of your player class, then multiplayer doesn't work. So knowing things like that, like I do take those things into account, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make my player a singleton. Like you can come up here and you can look at my player. You can see, oh, there's not a static instance of my player, so I'm actually instancing the player. So the fact that I have that in makes it easy to extend the player into a multiplayer setting. So in theory, if you design your game kind of like using certain multiplayer principles, it wouldn't be impossible to convert it, but it would still be really, really hard. I would say it'd be really easy for me to like make this single player game into like a multiplayer game where like you invite people into your world and you just kind of like run around. But any level of interaction between the two players, like it's gonna get really complicated really fast, and you could have some game breaking things if you weren't designing for it. So I'm not even trying to do multiplayer in this game. Like I just want to finish something. If it gets to the point where like I've released and like it's doing well and I'm like, shit, maybe I should add multiplayer, like I'll consider that, but um I've tried making multiplayer, man, and it's just really tough. And at this point I'm convinced that if I don't try to make a game and just actually release it in a single player style, like I'm just actually never gonna release a game that I respect. So that's my take on it. How do modders do it with single player games? Well, they're really smart. But I mean, at the end of the day, like if you make well, if you make a single player game into a multiplayer game as a modder, like first of all, you're fucking really smart. Like that's really tough to do. I'm not trying to say it's impossible. Like I said, it'd be really easy for me to just be like, yo, get multiple players in this game into like a world, into a lobby, and just run around. I could do that in less than a day, but it's like that low level interaction. Like you have to very precisely tune it, and the fact that modders can do it doesn't surprise me. You just need to like know exactly what you're doing, and you need to code up all those little things. But I think in their case also like they're just kind of using a totally different system that's like detached from Unity. Like if I were to make like multiplayer in Unity, then it needs to interface with, you know, everything inside of Unity. Whereas they might be just like pulling certain parts of information from like the back end that actually is coded. And they're like totally constructing their own multiplayer world. So I feel like that's kind of the better way to think of it. But if you do it, you know, within Unity, then you're just kind of intertwined with everything that's going on in Unity. And so you need to make sure those things are consistent. Dude, the answer, not Henry, is those people are incredibly experienced and really smart. And of course, like a single person can do it. No, I'm not saying people can't do that shit. Just like I'm also not trying to tell you like you can't make a single player game into a multiplayer game like after the single player game is done. I'm just saying that you will have a much, much easier time doing it in the opposite order. I'm sure all the people who made single player games to multiplayer by modding, like, it was not fucking easy. I can guarantee you that. They just have really good knowledge of modding and servers. So But hey, I mean, honestly, like that should just inspire you more to do single player. Like the fact that it is possible, right? It should inspire you to just focus on the basics and be like, I'm gonna push out my first game using single player, and then if I get that far, then I'll worry about multiplayer, right? That's how I would approach the whole thing. Otherwise, you're gonna get really bogged down doing too many different things. Learning a game engine itself is really hard. So I'd focus on learning like the Unity game engine first. Did I not? I'm so confused. It's visual elements. What is this thing, dude? Oh. Oh. That's actually weird. Okay. Inventory ghost icon. I had the wrong one. I had the class, dude. That's what was happening. Okay. Style.visibility equals is it this? Display style is flex. Oh, it's display. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now that should show the icon itself. The other thing we need to do is when we begin the drag handler, we need to pass in which item it is. Too many ideas. I want to do too many things at once. Yeah, that's the problem with game dev. Like, I mean, you see how hard I'm struggling with inventory stuff tonight. Like, it's one thing to just do like big general concepts and kind of get them going, but it's another thing to like really perfect them. It's like I have inventory working right now, but I'm gonna spend another few days like actually getting things like drag and drop, like splitting, equipping, like all those things. Like I'm actually gonna spend a few days doing that. Okay, crab and lobster crates. I think that that idea has already been pitched. Crab and lobster crates, but I'll write it down if that hasn't. Crab, lobster, crates. Oh, I don't see it. All right, we'll add it. Maybe it was
I said crustaceans. I said like crab diving.
oh, crustaceans
I said like diving, like Animal Crossing.
diving. Shit, I don't have it written down for some reason. Diving. Maybe like netting. Yeah, I don't know. Things like that would be cool. Yeah, so I forget how to do this when you it's something like event. You do like a pointer. And then we have to do like not only the events, but also the inventory slot itself. Let's try this. Does that work? Shit. I did this one other time in this project. See if I can find it. Yeah. Oh, I just had to pass in the event as well. Okay. Think like this. Bro. It's not what I meant to do. Does that work? Okay, yeah. Now, okay. So yeah, using Lambda functions, we'll pass in the inventory slot. Spader's in trouble, dude. The scope creep. You have a canoe to get in the water? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Brutus. We'll definitely have canoes, dude, right? It's not scope creep at all. Vehicles? Yeah, we're just gonna have like 30 vehicles. Add a spear for bigger fish. Yeah, we'll see how many. I want a few unique fishing mechanics. We'll see how many we can fit in. Gotta get all these fucking basics down, dude, and then we can do fun shit. Okay, so we have the inventory slot now. That means we can do inventory ghost icon dot, what is it? Style dot background image equals inventory slot dot item current item data dot what is it? Sprite? Item sprite. That's what it is. Okay. Dot texture. Boom, look at that shit, dude. There's no way that works. Okay. And then we are, I guess we should add this at the beginning. Add callbacks. Register callback. Mouse move events. Drag. Move. Let's call this a move drag handler, not change drag handler. Move drag handler. Why isn't it like that? Oh. Mouse move. Mouse move events. Or should I do pointer move? Pointer move? What's the difference between pointer move event and mouse move event? I actually don't know. That could be important for like controller versus keyboard. Let's ask ChatGPT. What's the difference? Please tell us, ChatGPT, what is the difference between mouse move events and pointer move events? See, Henry, okay, here's a good example of like why you keep your scope low. Like, you know, it's better to publish a game that has both like controller and keyboard support. So like things I'm trying to focus on are like getting both inputs prepared, and like doing that is actually a massive undertaking. Like shit, dude, I try to figure out how to like actively keep track of like what input is being used the other day for like, dude, it took me several hours. Oh, pointer move event is part of Unity's newer input. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess we could try this out and see how it works. Pointer move event. Pointer up event. Pointer down. Guess we want to use the newer shit if we can. Why not? Pointer down event. Oh, see if it works. Okay, well, uh, so we also want to say, like, dude, fuck, how do we set the position of the icon? Guessing it's harder for controller because it doesn't constantly use different servers. Well, no, I'm not doing it for different consoles actually. I'm just doing it for keyboard and controller input on PC. I'm not trying to do this for different consoles. That's actually a whole different beast. Yeah, it's pretty hard. I guess this is what we need. Okay, and then on move we'll do the same thing. All right, dude. No way this works, right? Well, yeah, we can say that definitely did not work. Oh, look, it's there. I have a feeling the move event isn't getting called. Yeah, we got a few problems. Let's change this to it's not gonna be grow. That should help a little bit. Huh. Not really sure what's happening, dude. Oh. I have... Actually, nah, dude. Fuck. I don't think this is gonna be it. This isn't set to... Oh, it is set to relative. Okay. Absolute. We want this to be absolute. Maybe that helps. Oh, okay. It's a little better, but it appeared down there. So, yeah, this is not working right here. Yes, is position dot absolute. Oh, interesting. It uses this method instead. Actually, that might be better. Original mouse position? It's pointer down event. Setting the left and the top. Maybe. I don't know if I trust it. I think I'm gonna get off pretty soon, you guys. Be nice to finish this little feature though. Oh, What if we just like, I feel like I need to do more testing. I don't know. Just like a very basic level. You know, we pop this up. It's like, we know it's up here, right? Yeah. Oh, two. I'm not calling this. Fuck me. Every time, bro. Like, I swear to God, I make that type of mistake like at least once a day. I'm just like, yeah, let me write this brand new function, fucking spend all this time on it, and then I just don't actually ever call it. Genius, dude. There it is. It's mo now that I'm actually calling it, it's moving. Yeah, that works. And then as soon as I'm outside of it, yeah, it does not work anymore. Cause that is the expected behavior. Am I calling anything at the end here? It's not getting this for some reason. Oh yeah. Yeah, once again, not actually calling it. That would make sense. We change it so when you move your mouse, the whole backdrop game doesn't move. Yeah, yeah, I will. I really just need to do that. I've been lagging on doing that. Just lazy. But yeah, I really need to do that. The reason I haven't done it yet is I'm debating, like, you could pause the game, but I actually don't think I want to do that. So the way that I think I need to actually do it is disable the input for the player so that the game keeps, like, the clock keeps ticking in the game, but it doesn't move the player. So I just haven't done that yet, but that should be pretty easy. I really should do that because it does make it fucking annoying. Okay. Okay, so it now detects the end, so the mouse up and also the move properly, but for some reason it's not moving with my cursor, even though we're clearly setting the position. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Let's instead try this one. Ah, okay. It does something. It actually does move the position. So let's just try mouse move event instead. Not sure if this is going to change anything. I don't know much about code, but do you But don't you have to make it attach to the mouse and run code for that? I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm basically just trying to make the icon position track the mouse position, right? That's what I'm trying to do right here. I'm just a little unfamiliar with this style of UI. But right here, I'm setting like the position of the icon to the mouse position. So yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's what we're trying to do. Is there's some offset though. Okay. It's the same offset, so we can use the newer shit. It's this function right here, world to local. Um Maybe we should just make sure this is style dot position is position dot absolute. Just make sure that's the case. I highly doubt that's the issue though. Oh, you know what? We could look in what this dude is doing. What is his on move? On pointer move. Dot layout dot height. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see, because it's a part of what layout it is. Okay, let's try this actually. Hopefully this works. Dude. The same thing as this guy now. Yeah, that's so weird. That's different. Or space. Or screen space, maybe? Get screen position. Dude, what the fuck? Is it really this hard, man? I hate UI toolkit. World bound? Wait, I have an idea. Ah, shit. No, it's not gonna work. Alright, I'm over it for the night. Might get off. Think I'm done. I'll have to look this up offline. I hate UI toolkit, man. I never should have used this shit. I think what we could do is print out like each of these just to kind of get a feel for like what is the offset. Oh, fuck. Saying the position is null? Like what? It's definitely the local position that's printing out. think this should print out 0, 0 now. It doesn't. Why is it set to 9? The fuck? Crazy. Oh, you know what? Let's try that instead. Maybe it's because the layout is not set properly. I don't know. I need to look into that, how the other guy does it, I think. Yeah, wow. So this is null. Hard to understand why. It's the style. Set the position of the visual elements. World bound property. Gotta go. Alright, man. I'm about to get off to 2 a.m. Oh my god, you got school in the morning, dude. Alright, man. Yeah, I'll be streaming day after tomorrow probably. I usually stream every other day, so yeah, dude, good having you stick around, man. If you're just picking up Unity, this is the stream. We're always grinding in here, making games together. I don't know if you joined that Discord, but that's also a great place. If you have any questions, you can DM me there. Anyways, dude, I'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah, I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna get off. It's a simple problem that we need to fix, but I just can't wrap my head around what's happening. And I think I'm tired, so. Alright, you guys, peace. I'm out.